To make sure that you guys all understand the through line of connectivity through the set. I decided to title the set Acting My Age because I wanted to draw attention back to the fucking important side of old age. I feel like we're in a time now where everybody's trying to get younger. Everybody's trying to turn back the hand of time. Nobody's celebrating the other side. Old age, let me tell you what it is. It's the definition of life lived, experience, and wisdom. Without those things, you don't have the W in life. That's the W in life. Also understand, old age is a fucking blessing. It's an unbelievable blessing because you don't have to get there. You don't have to get there. So when you get to 50, 60, 70, 80, understand, guys, that shit ain't promised. You're one of the few, the fortunate, and the in-between. So stand on the pedestal and celebrate your fucking life correctly when you reach those monumental numbers, okay? And don't be afraid to stay in your lane. When you get old as fuck, stay in your old ass lane. Don't swerve. Stop swerving. That's how you get hurt. That's how I broke my dick. Swerving. I had no business racing that man. No business. Messed up my whole summer with that fucking race. Threw my whole summer in the trash. Me and my family, we were supposed to take vacations all summer. We only took one vacation because I injured myself. We went to Rwanda. Wanted to take the family to Rwanda because I wanted a new experience, something that we could all hold on to, something that could give us a little goddamn culture, right? An understanding of another environment. When we go on vacation, the word no never exists. We embrace it all. As soon as we get to Rwanda, the first thing they suggested, they said, you guys have to go gorilla trekking. You have to go gorilla trekking. For those people here tonight who do not know what gorilla trekking is, I'll do my best to explain it to you. Gorilla trekking is when you basically go to the jungle and you discover what seems to be gorilla footprints, only to follow those footprints to land you in a natural habitat of real gorillas. When they said it, I said, fuck it, I don't care, I'll do it. The reason why is because in my mind, I was like, there has to be glass, right? There has to be glass. I've never been around gorillas and there hasn't been glass. There has to be glass. They said, Kevin, your younger kids can't go. So it's me, my wife, my 2 teenagers. We're now with 2 other groups. It's one white family of 4, and it's another white group of friends of 4. It's a total of 12 of us. To get to the jungle, you gotta hike through the park. The park turns into the jungle. This is a true story. When we arrive at the jungle, soldiers join us. They got AK-47s, machine guns, they wearing tactical gear, they had the motherfucking handguns strapped to their legs. Naturally, when I see this, I have questions. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's going on? Why are they here? What's about to happen? He said, oh, they're here just in case the gorillas get out of line and we gotta put them down. When you say, like, what do they do? Do they smack the glass? What do they do? Can they break the glass? Nobody answers me, so I assume the things that I'm saying are correct. We're now joined by a tour guide. Tour guide's name was Antoine. Antoine is a man that's dedicated his life to understanding gorillas. He knows gorillas inside and out, top to bottom. Antoine is a black man that I do not want white people to find out about. Antoine was the closest thing to a human gorilla I've ever seen in my fucking life. Now, when I say it, it sounds crazy at first, but I'll explain why. Antoine's responsible for telling us what we need to do when we encounter the actual gorilla. This is Antoine's exact words. This is exactly what he said to us. He goes, okay, listen up. Rule number 1. Rule number 1, you must not look the gorilla in the eye. If the gorilla looks at you, you look down, you submit. You submit to the gorilla because you have no power. The gorilla has the power, you have no power. You are powerless compared to the gorilla. You look down, show the gorilla that he has the power and that you have no power. You are powerless. Rule number 2, you must become one with the gorilla. You must do what the gorilla does. He starts morphing into a fucking gorilla in real time. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I can't believe what the fuck I'm witnessing right now. I'm getting irritated because this black man is acting like a gorilla in front of these fucking white people. I'm getting pissed. And the white people were taking notes. They were writing shit down. I got mad. I was like, bitch, what the fuck you writing down? She shushed me. Shh, pay attention. Bitch, I'll knock your ass out. Don't tell me fucking pay attention. The fuck you writing down in that book? Antoine keeps going. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's jumping up and down, smacking the ground. Bow, bow. When he gets done, he looks at my son. He goes, now you try. I said, he will do no such fucking thing. I'm not about to have my son act like no goddamn gorilla out here in front of these white people so you can fuck up his life like they did them Jordan boys. You're not gonna do that to my goddamn son. You're not gonna do that to my goddamn son. He says, suit yourself. Suit yourself. He runs to a tree, bites the bark off the tree. He starts licking the sugar underneath. He says, the gorillas love sugar. You too must love sugar. He grabs a scoop of eucalyptus out of the bushes. He starts rubbing eucalyptus all over his body. He says, the gorillas love the smell of eucalyptus. You too must smell like eucalyptus. Now we trek. He takes off, runs in the fucking jungle. Fuck! Because we gotta follow him. We gotta fucking follow him. We're trekking in the jungle. Hand on the Bible, this is a true story. 15, 20 minutes into the trek, he stops. He goes, stop. His exact words, they're here. I said, where's the glass? Where do I get behind the glass? Where's the glass? People, I turned to my goddamn left. About 7 to 9 female gorillas come out the goddamn bushes. They on 2 legs. These motherfuckers is walking. They walking out. I ain't never seen no shit like it. Immediately, I submitted. I put my hand up. I hit the ground. I submit. I submit. Antoine tried to pick me up. He said, Kevin, get up, get up, get up. I said, no, get the fuck off me. I have no power. They have the power. I have no power. I am powerless. They have the power. I look this way. My wife dumb ass got the phone out with the flash on. She trying to get video. She trying to get footage. I hit her. Bitch, get out, get down. Submit. We have no power. They have the power. We are powerless. Now, it's like 15 of them. It's like fucking 15, a whole goddamn family. Bunch of nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles. These motherfuckers walking around. We in the middle. We in the middle of it. It's all happening so fast. One of the gorillas touched my forehead. He didn't hit me, but he pulled my forehead back and made my eyes open up wider than they ever have in my life. Like, I had so much fucking white in my eyes. And when I did it, I could see the soldier. The soldier was right here. I said, shoot it. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Shoot it! This is clearly a fucking attack. It's an attack. He's trying to fucking rip my forehead off. I don't know what he's doing. All the gorillas keep playing. They roughhousing this shit. We're watching it. For no reason, they all get up at the same time. They run in the jungle. Antoine stands up. He's so excited. He goes, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? The life of the gorilla live in person. Now we track the gorilla so we can see the way the gorilla lives. We follow the gorilla. I said, fuck you, man, no. I'm not following them fucking gorillas, no. I'm going back. Me and my family are going back. And I want to take a soldier with me that's not afraid to do his job, unlike this bitch. You're a bitch. Yes, you are. You're a bitch. He tried to rip my fucking forehead off. He says, Kevin, no, you must finish the trek. You must finish the trek. I said, no, I'm going back. He goes, oh no, the boss. I said, good, I want to talk to you, fucking boss. I don't like the way you've been treating us since we've been here. Hand on the Bible, people. I turn to my left. A real life silverback gorilla appears from the same goddamn bushes. Oh my God. When I say a real life silverback gorilla, I'm talking about a real nigga, all chest, no legs. All chest, no legs. This gorilla ain't ever did legs, all chest. If a gorilla went to the penitentiary, he would look like this. I ain't never seen no shit like this. He came out, touched the tree just fell. Bow, tree's on the ground. People, I can't believe that I'm in arm's distance of a real-life silverback gorilla. I'm actually in awe of the fucking moment. Everybody else is on the ground. Everybody else is submitted. I'm the only one standing up looking at the fucking silverback. Only thing that snapped me out of it was my son. My son tapped my leg twice. I turn around, my son said, "Bye, Dad." I said, what the fuck you mean, bye, Dad? What? Oh my God. Oh my God. It dawned on me, I'm breaking rule number one. Rule number one was do not look the silverback in the eye. I'm looking this silverback dead in the fucking eye. Now I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to fucking do. So I turn around and talk to Antoine so Antoine can tell me what to do. When I turn around and talk to Antoine was gone. Antoine was running with the best form I've ever seen in my fucking life. He had his fingers closed up to perfection. This motherfucker was hitting that bitch. He was chopping that wind like a piece of cake, you hear me? At this point, I don't know what to do. At this point, it is what it is. I'm looking at the silverback. Silverback is looking at me. Let me tell you something. I've never been a bitch. I'm not gonna start being a bitch today. It is what the fuck it is. While I'm looking at the silverback, he decided to bang on me. He said, "Pop, pop, 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 pop." Let me tell you what this means. When a silverback hit their chest like that, that's their way of letting you know how strong they are. That's how they gauge who's stronger before they fight. Here's another piece of information. When silverbacks fight, whichever silverback loses the fight, loses everything. You lose your wife and your kids. If you lose a fight as a silverback, you just gotta walk in the jungle with nothing. You gotta figure fucking life out. You don't have anything, right? That's why he has so many fucking kids and all them goddamn wives. He done whooped that many silverbacks' ass, right? He done did it. Now this is a question. It's a question for y'all. Don't answer it now. Answer it later on your own time. Is that really a loss? Like if we fight, right? Listen, if we fight and I lose, you're saying that you gotta take my wife and my kids and you go that way and I get to go this way for free. Is that what you're saying? Because it doesn't sound like a loss. Okay, so I'm looking at the silverback, he's looking at me. It is what the fuck it is. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna bang on my chest back. If I do, he gonna know I'm a bitch. I'm not about to do that. So I did what any other man in this room would do if they were in my shoes. There's not a man in this room that wouldn't have did exactly what I did if you were in my position. I looked that silverback dead in the eye, and I did everything Antoine said. I said, oh, 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 oh. I jumped up, I smacked the ground, I ran to the tree, I bit the bark off, I grabbed the eucalyptus, rubbed it in my ass. The only reason why I'm telling y'all this is because I know for a fact that them white people taped the whole thing. They got it all on tape. And it's a matter of time before this shit hits the internet, but I wanted y'all to hear it from me first so you can understand that I did what the fuck I had to do to save my family, and I learned a valuable lesson that day. And that lesson that I learned is that I should have took the other dick pill. I should have went with the Silverback 45 Pro. It's a stronger dick pill. At Miami, you guys are a strong crowd.